Good morning. Quick update on my week in Westminster. Monday, the most important thing that I did was we met with the Department of Health and Social Care officials here to talk about a private members bill which is focused on improving treatments for rare cancers, including glioblastoma, which my father-in-law died from. So a really productive meeting. The proposals are starting to go we're starting to go through the proposals with the department's lawyers just to make sure everything's is workable and going to have impact. So hopefully we'll be able to share the detail of that soon. Yesterday we had a really good debate in the Chamber on appointing an Armed Forces Commissioner who will look after the welfare of Armed Forces personnel and their families. Quite important, as I know from my constituency, because often it's the families that are left having to deal with some of the negative impacts of being associated with the armed forces, and I've had particular issues with women who have been victims of domestic abuse and they've been left not being treated that well. So hopefully the Armed Forces Commissioner will make sure everybody's treated with respect within the armed forces, including families. So we voted for that. I was quite happy to vote for that. What was interesting is that quite a few MPs speaking in that debate were former members of the armed forces themselves. So rather than referring to them as honourable members or honourable friends, you call your own colleagues honourable friends and other parties honourable friends. They were honourable and gallant members and friends yesterday, because if you're a member of the armed forces, you also get the gallant title. Quite a few people were struggling to come to terms with that. All quite interesting. So it's going to be really important actually. So I was really disappointed that, and this is a slight political point, so turn away now, you don't want to hear it. I was really disappointed that no SNP MPs were in the Chamber to take part in that debate, because it will have impact in Scotland. Following that, we had a debate and a vote on a deposit return scheme for England, and unlike what happened in Scotland with the Scottish Government, it seems that the UK Government has done its homework, and we've got a scheme that has support of the industry and will really make a difference, I think, right across England. So let's hope that the Scottish Government can build on that, rather than looking for reasons to disagree with what's happening in England. So the 27th marks International Holocaust Memorial Day, so I'm just going into an event in Portcullis House, which is a building next to Parliament, for an event which is going to mark that next week. Really important actually, and it's quite shameful actually that this year's 80 years since Auschwitz-Birkenau was liberated. So it's really shameful that we've not had that memorial in place yet, but there is a commitment from the government for there to be one, and a site's been identified, and that's why I'm doing the video from here today. And you can see over just behind the tree line there's a building which is shrouded in plastic just now. It's been used to work on it. The memorial is just going to be the other side of that. So it's already been designed, they've got the plan, understand that funding's in place, they've got a contractor, they're just working through some planning issues just now, quite detailed planning issues. It's quite non-trivial, if I could use that phrase. But nonetheless, it's really important, particularly given that we've got a rise in anti-Semitism in the UK right now. It's really important to have that symbol. And one of the great things about being a councillor and an MP actually has been getting the opportunity to meet the survivors of the Holocaust. But 80 years since Auschwitz was liberated, these people are getting quite old now. So I really do think it's important the government gets this memorial built quickly so some of them can see it. It's a shame that more of them that will be able to see it haven't been able to see it. I'm mixing my words up there, but hopefully you understand what I mean. It's a shame that more survivors won't be able to be around to see it, but nonetheless, let's hope it's built soon so some can. And speaking to them and hearing their testimonies is absolutely incredible actually. And the thing they always say in different ways is to ask that we share that history, share the history of what happened to make sure it's never repeated, and that's what they always ask, and that memorial will help doing that. Okay, whatever you do today, I hope you have a great day. I've not looked at the weather forecast in Edinburgh, but I hope it's slightly better than it is here today. Okay, bye for now.